All right, yeah, so this is being recorded for all the people who messaged me and said, I can't make it, but I want to be there. So can you get a recording? So I said, yes, of course, because you're all my people. Now, this is just going to be like a basic how-to training because we are doing a challenge, which we'll get into all of the nitty-gritty stuff about how to do some of the different techniques you see on these reels. There will be no dancing. Okay, I don't do that. There will be no dancing. Okay. That's about as dancey as I get. And I've actually done one video like that, but that's it. Okay. I am not dancing on in public preview. That's just not happening. Okay? And I don't do any of the fancy schmancy transitions and all that stuff because, as you could see by this morning, the fact that I was a few minutes late trying to get in to my own Zoom meeting because I had some technical issues going on, that I'm not that adept at things. So I don't do any of that stuff, and you don't have to. That's the beauty of all this stuff. You don't have to. I am, let me check. I think I was one video away. Let me double check. I'm gonna look right now and look at the reels. No, it's not what I wanted. I want this. Bonuses. Yes, so I am one reel away from meeting. So they give you challenges, 4 challenges each month, and I am one reel away in about a week, less than a week. So in less than a week, I've already almost met the first challenge and shooting for the next ones after that. They give you challenges, so you can, does it tell you? Yes. So you can earn up to an extra $3,000 if you get enough, if you get enough plays on your reels. There's 4 steps, and I am one reel away from hitting the first step and making some extra money on my reels. So, and like I said, I don't do that fancy stuff. I don't. Okay, it's not me. So we're going to do this. I'm going to share my screen so y'all can see what I'm doing. And we're going to start with TikTok because TikTok is the granddaddy of them all. Facebook started doing reels and Instagram started doing reels to basically compete with TikTok. TikTok is the most downloaded app, more than Zoom, more than Facebook, more than any of them. So TikTok's where you start. I'm gonna share my screen here. Sharing, boom, share. And now you should be able to see my phone, right? You can all see my phone. Can you see my phone right there? Yes. Okay. So we're gonna go take a look at TikTok. I'm gonna go open my TikTok app.
Take the ball.
I have stuff. Oh, Diane Hoffman. Okay. All righty. So this is my TikTok app. As you can see, I don't have a crap ton of followers yet. I just started on TikTok not too long ago because I actually believed everybody when they said it was toxic and it was just for young people and blah, 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 blah. And then I took a training in that training platform that I'm on. And they convinced me that I was missing out. So I hopped over on TikTok and discovered that, number one, it's like any other social media platform. It's as toxic as you want it to be, which means I don't follow anybody that's spewing any kind of crap. I don't follow anybody that's promoting any kind of stupid TikTok challenge things. I don't do any of that. I just don't follow them. And if they try to follow me, I remove them. You can remove followers. So you don't have to have people in your world at all that you don't want. I just remove them. I don't want them there. I get rid of them. So I don't have a whole lot of followers. I'm not following a whole lot of people because I'm pretty persnickety about who I follow. And I still do okay. I posted this TikTok last night and I've already got 105 views. So I posted this 12 hours ago, got 105 views already. And I don't promote my TikToks at all. I just put them up there. So I'm okay with that. just fine with it, actually. Okay, so what I use this more for than anything is to, number one, just have a presence on TikTok and connect with some more people, but I also use it as kind of like a testing ground for what I will share over on Facebook Reels, in order where that's where I'm actually making money, is over on Facebook. Now, you don't want to copy, you can. If you look here, you'll see you can save this. You can actually save this video and share it elsewhere. I don't do that because, again, Facebook doesn't like that. Facebook does not want you sharing TikTok on Facebook because it takes people away from Facebook Reels. And so they will not give you bonus money, no matter how many views you get on a TikTok reel posted on Facebook. They're not going to give you any kind of bonus money. So I create all my videos, all my little reels on my phone, and then I can post them wherever I want. So do not, unless you absolutely have done something using a TikTok filter or something that you absolutely just love, just know that you're not going to get any bonus money from Facebook or Instagram if you do that. Okay, so it's really easy to create a reel. You just come down here. If you're in TikTok, you just come down here to where it says post. And then you can either upload a video or you can do live. Like I said, I almost always upload simply because I share them elsewhere and I don't want TikTok's watermarks on them if I share them elsewhere. So you can go here and you can upload. And as you can see, I have a ton of videos. So let me see, let's do a doggy video. So I recorded this morning. It's the dogs getting their cookies. And once you pick out what you want to share, you can just do next. And then you can actually go in here and edit what you don't want to put in your video. I want it all, so we're good. And then you can come over here and it has all kinds of things that you can add. So I could add text. Cookies. Oops. Okay, and then you can put that text wherever you want it. I'll put it down here so you don't cover up the dogs. You can add stickers. Let's put hearts because they love their cookies. So let's put some hearts. They love their CBD cookies. You can use effects. I'm not going to post this because I'm just showing you all the stuff you can add. Let's add some bling. Now you do have to tell it where you want the bling. So you have to hold it down. So let's just bling out like Cora. Queenie doesn't need bling. She's blingy enough. Okay. Save and save that. There's filters you can use. Let's use something fun. Let's use Yummy since we have CBD cookies. And then you can also voice over. So if this was a recording, if this sound was a recording, you could actually voice over by clicking on the little microphone. You can put captions. So if I wanted captions on, it will print captions if I want them. But I don't. Oops, canceled. Cancel the captions. Let's discard the captions. Okay. You can trim your video, and you can also, if you're talking and having music, you can add music to these. If you're talking, you can actually dim the sound of the added sound in the background to your own sounds. So you can make the background music louder or softer depending if you want to be heard over the music. And up here is where you add your music. It gives you all kinds of suggestions. So here's the viral songs right now. Lazy Sunday. Feel the groove. Let's do that since it's CBD cookies. Okay, I really like that. See, so I could go in here and lower the volume. And it's just that easy. Now I have a video. X. And now I can, what's the Pepsi Apple Challenge? Sometimes if you use a sound or you use a particular filter or you use a particular effect, it will add a hashtag for you. I don't want the Pepsi Apple Challenge in my CBD cookie video, so I'm not going to use it. And then once you get to this point, you can describe your video, you can add hashtags, you can put whatever you want up here in the descriptions, you can mention people, you can tag people, you can add links down here. Yes, you can add links to your TikToks. You always want to make sure that your videos are visible to everyone. If you're trying to build a business, you want to allow comments. You can allow a duet or a stitch. Duets, I'm sure you've seen them if you're on TikTok. It's when somebody else is doing a duet with another person in a separate video. So if I wanted to get into do a duet with somebody that's already recorded a video, you can do that. This will allow people to use my video in a duet. I've never had that happen because I don't do those kinds of videos, but hey, it's possible if, you know, it's there. Stitching is when they get to add your video to their video. You want your videos to be as widely circulated as possible if somebody decides they want to do that. So I always allow all that. And then you can either post it or save it to drafts. I'm just going to save this because, like I said, I wasn't planning to post this here. So, but that's just how easy it is to do a TikTok video.
Melodian, I have a question.
Yep.
All right, so if I allowed all of those things, the duet, the stitch, and the comments, if I get, say, a comment that is not acceptable to me, can I remove it?
I honestly do not know the answer to that question. I haven't had one yet that I have found offensive, so I haven't tried. I do not know. Let's find out. I have comments on a video somewhere. Yes.
You want to know what are the secrets to my success?
Boom. I do not see. Yes, you can delete a comment. Yep, you sure can. So that's good to know. Thanks for asking that because I didn't know. I've never had anybody leave me anything I found offensive, so. But just get in here and play around. You can do all kinds of things. So this video I created last night on Canva. It's just a Canva video, just some slides. This one is actually a Snapchat filter. You can use Snapchat to create videos. I use their filters a lot because they're just fun. So this is just me with a Snapchat filter on talking. You can just post videos you shot with your phone. So this is one I took on a road trip in New Mexico when we were out in the middle of freaking nowhere. There was nothing, absolutely nothing So I was just shooting the video out the window of the Jeep because there was nothing. But you'll notice I don't do any silly dancing. I don't do any of that stuff. And what's wonderful is you just never know what's going to catch people's eyes. That's why I post them on all the different platforms, because you just never know. So this one here has 12 views on TikTok. It has over 1,000 on Instagram. Okay? So you just never know. So share them everywhere. That's why I put them on my phone and I don't shoot many lives, because I want to be able to use them wherever I want, because what doesn't get a lot of views on TikTok may be wildly popular on Instagram and Facebook. You never know. Especially when you're just getting started like me and you haven't figured out what your audience is looking for yet. So play with it, have some fun. I do have one dancing video, one. All right, I'm faster on my phone than I am on the computer, usually. Well, usually, but now it's not going to do its thing. Well, I guess you're not going to see the dancing. Oh, there it goes. Okay. I have one dancing video. The one and only time I have ever danced on TikTok or Facebook or Instagram. I can find it. My one and only dancing video. And you'll see it got a whole 15 views, which is why I don't dance on video. Okay. Nobody wants to see that. That is also a TikTok filter or a Snapchat filter. So I have fun with Snapchat. I have way too much fun with Snapchat. Now, when we do the challenge in the other groups starting in June, we'll get into how to actually do some of this stuff, like how to use the different effects. So like this is a TikTok. We're not going to get into all of that today because we'd be here all day. So when we do the challenge, we'll get into how to do things like that, how to do, where's one where I'm actually doing the text stuff. This one? Yes. Oops.
I play the game I want, do what I want, when I want. Baby, I'm not really trying to front, but I'm in the front. I like it.
So when we get into doing the challenge, I'll show you how to do all the time texting and everything. So if you can do the pointing thing if you want to and all that good stuff. But we don't have time to get into all of that today because it would be an all day thing because it's different on every platform. So right now we're just learning how to get into the different platforms and actually create a TikTok. So any questions on TikTok? I expect to see great videos from you, Lino. Just saying. Alrighty.
As a former actress, I expect to have excellent videos on TikTok.
I want to see the dancing. What was it? The dancing bear. I expect to see the dancing bear. I'm just saying.
Well, you know, I'll have to drive my traffic first, and then we will have the dancing bear.
Dancing bear. Okay, I'll be waiting. All right. So moving on to Instagram. Okay. Instagram is its own little platform, totally different from TikTok and Facebook. Things that work elsewhere don't work here. Things that don't work anywhere else do work here. As you can see, like I said, looking at my insides. Oops, wrong one. Where'd it go? My mermaid video got 3,000 views. Isn't that scary? So yeah, that one that had 12 views, on Facebook or on TikTok
I just
had
training
over
with
1,000
the
already on Instagram.
workout
So
coach.
that's why I put them everywhere, because you never know. You just never know. Okay, so to create a reel on Instagram, it's really simple. You just go up here where you create all your other stuff and you hit reel. No, I don't want to start my, okay. And then it's the same thing. You can either do a live video, which I don't normally do for all of the reasons we've already discussed, or you can upload, and I always upload. So we'll use the dog. I did the dogs just so I had something to play with today. Okay, you can add sound. Let's use Feel the Groove. Oh, it's the same song. How about that? Okay. And then you just add it. And you can preview it over here. And then same thing, just like TikTok. All right, stop. You can do all the different things over here that you can do. All right, go away because you're making too much noise now. Edit. I'm stopping the sound because it's too loud. You can do the same things over here that you can do on TikTok. So you can add music, like you just heard. You can voice over. You can add stickers. You can add stickers. You can move the stickers wherever you want them. You can draw. You can type text. And you can add all kinds of effects. So we can add pixie dust. I'm kind of partial to pixie dust. And then the same thing, it's really just, it's basically TikTok. Like I said, they started, Instagram and Facebook started Reels to compete with TikTok. So it's pretty much TikTok, just not as much fun stuff as TikTok has to play with on theirs. And then same thing, you just come over here to next. And you can do the same thing. You can write a caption, you can add hashtags, you can tag people. You can do whatever you need to do down here. Here you can add a fundraiser. You can also, because Facebook owns Instagram, you can recommend it on, you can have it recommended on Facebook. So if it gets enough traction, it will get recommended on Facebook, which increases your viewers. So I always turn that on. You want to make sure you always have that on. You also want to make sure that you share this to your feed. Otherwise, it just goes to your reels. If you share it to your feed, it pops up so everyone can see it in the feed. You want that. But it's basically just the same as TikTok, just TikTok's more fun. Has more stuff. It has more stuff. But Instagram is a completely different audience, which is why you don't want to neglect it. You really don't. It's a totally different audience, as evidenced by the difference in views on one video. It's a completely different audience. So go away. I'm going to discard the video. Okay, so any questions on how to do an Instagram reel? It's pretty simple. Okay. I post on Facebook, or I post on Instagram, but I have the most fun and the most, I focus my reels mostly on TikTok just because I'm building an audience there and I'm having fun. And Facebook because I'm getting paid. Okay? I haven't gotten paid on Instagram yet, so it's not my platform. I mean, I use it, but it's just not my big platform. So to post reels on Facebook. Same thing as everywhere else. You go find your reels. And you want to create a reel. And same thing, you can upload one, you can film it right away using your camera, you can upload one. I always upload. So we'll use the doggies. And you'll see you've got the exact same things here that you had on all the others. You can add music, you can add text, you can add effects. Their effects are a little different. Let's do something fun. There we go. So I can make it look like a little mirror. Facebook does have some cool effects. Yeah, Facebook does have some cool effects. Cooler than the other ones. Not quite as cool as TikTok, but they got some cool ones. You can also edit your clips if you want to. So you can do a lot of different things in here. You can replace things with a different clip. You can alter the speed, which if you're trying to lip sync, and you can do this in TikTok as well, if you're trying to lip sync, being able to alter the speed of your video is good. You can crop. So if I didn't want my fancy slippers showing in there, I can crop. So you don't see my fancy shoes. And again, you can add stickers. Okay. And then the same thing when you're all done, it'll bring it up and you can post it. Let's just go here. And the same thing, describe your reel. You can add hashtags. You can do basically just like a Facebook post and it will show up. Now, Facebook is promoting reels pretty hard, even more than stories, even more. They're pushing it hard. So you'll have noticed lately, if you've been scrolling your Facebook feed, you'll have been seeing reels popping up in your feed. Facebook is really pushing reels. They are trying really hard to compete with TikTok. And so they're really pushing the reels. I think that's why they started their bonus program, to be honest, because they want people to be creating reels, because they're trying to compete. Let's be real. TikTok's stomping them and they're trying to compete. So that's why, and I'll be honest, that's exactly why I do Facebook reels, is because they make me money. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I do Facebook reels, because it make me money.
I have another question.
Okay.
What is the limit on the number of seconds on each of the platforms for reels?
Okay. It's for TikTok, you have a choice. You can select
A few questions that
to do. So if you're going live, you can, it's not gonna let me choose. Stop. I don't want that.
I need to Oh my God, this one is a hit. I'm really looking.
Okay. So on TikTok, you can do up to a few minutes. I think they actually, I think I just read that they increased it to like 10 minutes. Let me double check that. Hang on. Whoops, that's not what I want. I think I just read yesterday because I was doing some research. Of TikTok videos. I think I just read yesterday that that's 2020. Yep, I knew it. Yep, I knew I read that. Yeah, so they just bumped it up. You can now do 10 minutes on TikTok. But you got to remember, if you remember that thing I posted, people's attention spans are like the size of a, a gnat, less than a goldfish, okay? Less than a goldfish, okay? So I try never to go more than 15 seconds, unless I absolutely have something I really need to say that I can't say in 15 seconds. And I have a few of those out there, but let's see if Instagram, and usually when one does something, the others follow suit, just because. Instagram. Reels. Yep, they changed theirs. In some cases, reels can be as long as 90 seconds. That's only for select, as of early May, it's select users now have 90 seconds on Instagram. It's usually 30 to 60 seconds on Instagram. But if you're one of their top users, I knew they just raised it. I wonder if Facebook followed suit. Oops, help if I could spell. Yes, it does not look like they've raised it yet on Facebook. I expect that will be coming since TikTok and Instagram have increased the length allowed on theirs. I'm pretty sure it won't be long that Facebook follows, but it hasn't. So 60 seconds on Facebook, 30 to 60 seconds on Instagram, unless you're one of the ones that has access to the new 90-second length. I think they're probably testing that with their select viewers, and then once they see how that goes, they will probably roll that out to everybody, would be my guess, especially now since TikTok's allowing 10-minute videos. So any other questions? I know this was pretty basic, but that was the whole intent of this, was just to show you how to get in and use them, so that next week, June 1st, we're going to start a TikTok, Instagram, Facebook Reel challenge over in the other group. If you are in the VIP group, which you are, Linnell, by the way, if you are in the VIP group, you are automatically included in the challenge. If you are not in the VIP group, I'm going to actually charge you $1. Ah, I know. Oh my God, $1. I'm going to charge you $1, okay, to get into the VIP group, because the VIP group is just for that. It's for VIPs. So these are people that have already done business with me and have paid me money, and they're my folks. And that's not even why I'm charging you $1. I'm charging you $1 because if you're not willing to pay me $1 to learn how to do this, then I have to question how serious you are. And the VIP group is for people who are serious about their business. So then that's just facts. If you're not serious enough to hand over $1 to learn how to do this, then I'm sorry, gotta question how serious you are about building your business. And I decided this year that I was not going to be spending a lot of time on people who weren't serious. And that may sound selfish, and that may sound whatever, okay? It may sound whatever you want it to sound like, but that's just how it is, because I want to put my time where it can be of the most use, and that's with the people who really want to learn how to do things. So I mean, my coach tells me that at the same time. She does not waste her time on the people who don't want to be learning and doing what she tells them to do and what she's trying to help them do. So I didn't take offense at it. It just made me go, well, dang, if I want to work with her, you know, I just spent I just gave her $1,000 the other day. So if I'm going to pay her $1,000 and then not show up, that's pretty stupid. Okay? So I get her point. So I'm not asking you for 1,000. I'm asking you for $1. So if you can't give me $1, then you don't need to be in my group because you're not serious. So everything from here on out will be discussed over in the VIP group. We will start the challenge on the 1st. You need to get over, and now that I've shown you how to get in there, you just need to get over and get your TikTok set up if you're going to be posting in TikTok. I know some of you are still anti-TikTok. That's cool. I don't care. That's fine. I'm not saying you have to be on TikTok. I use it just because it's serving a purpose for me right now, and it hasn't become something, it hasn't become toxic. It hasn't become any of the things that I was warned about. So I'm over there, but you don't have to be. But if you want to be, go set up your TikTok account. Make sure you know how to get into the reels on your Instagram and Facebook accounts. Go play with them a little bit if you want to. Just do some basic stuff. And then on June 1st, we're going to actually we will learn something new every day, so that every day you will create a reel to post somewhere of your choosing. We will create a reel, and then I will show you how to do the different things we're going to be learning in each of the different platforms. And that will be every day for 14 days. So it's going to be fun. I can't wait to see everybody's stuff. It's going to be good times. All righty, so that's pretty much it. It was pretty, like I said, pretty basic, pretty simple. This is all I intended to do, was show you how to find everything and how to get into it and what was available. Now go play and be ready for the 1st, because on the 1st we start actually creating some stuff designed to help you build your business. That's the whole key. On the 1st, we're going to start actually creating reels that have a purpose behind them, so that when you post them, you start getting some engagement. And we'll experiment, like I did with that one about the coaching. That was an experiment. I posted it on all 3 locations just to see. And Instagram loved it. TikTok, not so much. I haven't checked to see how it did on Facebook, to be honest, but Instagram loved it. TikTok, not so much. So that was an experiment, just to see if that kind of thing, where it played well. It plays well on Instagram. So we'll be doing more of those things on Instagram, and that's how you learn. That's how you find out what your market wants. You put stuff out there and see what kind of reaction you get, and then you do more of that. So now that I know that Instagram likes those kinds of things, we will do more of those. All righty, that's it. That's a wrap. So let me turn this thing off. Stop sharing. You are screen sharing. Stop the share. Look at me, I'm getting all techie and stuff. God. Hey, you have no idea what a big deal it was for me to be able to put my phone on. Like, I used to watch people do that when I would take like this, when I took my Reels training, and they're putting their phones up just so easily, throwing their phones up on their computer screen. I'm like, how are they doing that? Okay. So I am just so impressed with myself that I was able to figure that out. Actually, my husband figured it out. I have to give credit where credit's due. He figured it out. I didn't. But I'm still impressed with myself that I didn't. Well, I did actually screw it up. Okay, I'm not so impressed with myself because I did screw it up and I had to call him. So
Oh, be impressed. May I ask one more question?
You may ask all the questions you want.
Okay, so how important is it to strictly brand things on the 3 platforms we talked about versus adding value in things that aren't necessarily connected to your business, nor anything that's necessarily going to make you money, but it's going to give value to potential clients.
Okay, well, let me see. Let me go back to screen sharing so I can show you. Share the screen. There we go. Share. Okay, so if you look at my, let's go to Facebook. If you look at my Facebook reels, I did post the dog video. I wasn't gonna do that. Okay, I posted the dog video. All right. I share that. I share stuff about business. This is just motivational stuff. So this is just like, you're awesome, you're amazing, do your thing. I post fun stuff, like I actually made this, not that one, that one. Doesn't it look the same? It looks the same, sort of, kind of. So I post all kinds of stuff, just, but I make sure that I have a fair amount of business stuff, which doesn't play that well on Facebook. It really doesn't. But in order to get eyes on all my reels, I throw in, I throw in some fun stuff, because just the straight business stuff does not play well on Facebook, which just kind of amazes me, but it doesn't. So in order to get views on my reels in general, I throw in some fun stuff as well. See, here's one that was just strictly a Pinterest tip that I thought was fun, because it's me driving Pinterest traffic. It's me driving our blog and website traffic, using Pinterest to drive my blog and website traffic. And I thought it was fun. Apparently not. Okay. But over on the other platforms, it was a hit. So you never know. You just never know. So that's why I do a variety over here, just because I want people to be looking at my reels. So I do a variety of things here. I do a variety of things on all the platforms for the same basic reason, because you just never know. You want people looking at your stuff. And if it's just strictly one thing all the time, you want people to know, like, and trust you. So it's just like posting on Facebook. If you post business all the time, you lose people. So you post different things so people get to know, like, and trust you. So there's the coaching one, there's a customer review. Let's just go to the reels. Let's just go look at the reels. So there's the coaching one,
Great trip.
and there's the customer review, and then this is one.
Stuff in my little.
This is just me opening my swag from the Gold Digger conference that I'm going to in September. Now, I did one like this, sitting while I was waiting to get my oil changed. And I just posted it, deep thoughts while I'm waiting for my oil change. And I got like nothing, or I got like, no, I got a lot on that one. People loved it. This one, not so much. And I thought it would be fun because, okay, the oil change was cool. Rocking chair thoughts would be cool. Not so much, but this one they loved. And this is business. This was a business tip. It's just like, doing its thing. I did not do nothing. Okay, come on. But anyway, it was just me telling you that you don't have to have anything fancy to do your business. I do mine on a 12-year-old laptop. Oh, it's not the. Apparently I'm having connection troubles again. So I live out on the far end of a dirt road, like way the heck out on a dirt road, and my internet is spotty at best some days, and it looks like today's gonna be one of those days. It's not doing anything. I thought it was me, but it's not. It's the internet again. I pay Cox a whole lot of money for internet that doesn't work. I'm waiting patiently for something else. I don't know what, but there's got to be something out there. What do you use? Your
I
internet,
have T-Mobile.
right? You have T-Mobile. You told me that. I need to
Yeah.
look at that because my internet is not good. I keep waiting for Elon to send Starlink over my house so I can use him.
He's gonna own the world.
Doesn't he already?
No, I think there's a few others that own the world too. So,
Must
so
be nice to have that kind of money.
but
But
yeah, for those of you who didn't get a chance to do this training live, it was lovely to be personally coached. Enjoyed that a lot, and I look forward to June the 1st.
Yep, it's gonna be a blast. We're gonna have fun. I can't wait to see what everybody does. I might make one dancing video just so I can see all dance. Just one. Probably not, because then I would have to dance to demonstrate, and that's not gonna happen. So let me stop sharing. All right, so anything else before we sign off for the? We're all good? All righty. This was fun. I hope you, now that I expect to see some reels. When you set up your TikTok, holler at me so I can follow you. And we're already following on Facebook. Are we following on Instagram? I think so. I'll have to go look. But, and tell your boys to get busy. Let me end the recording so I can talk to you about them.